So I want to show you a little twist that can happen when we are simplifying our rational expressions. So I've got two problems set up. One is multiplying, one is dividing. Both contain this little twist, so I just want you to be able to see it. So right here, I have a multiplication problem. So everything's factored, I'm ready to go. All I want to do is reduce. So find what I can reduce and reduce it. So I have my x minus 9 divided by x minus 9. That's 1. Awesome. But here, I've got this little conundrum happening. I have 1 minus x and x minus 1. So I'm going to zoom in on that for a second. So we're going to see 1 minus x divided by x minus 1. If you notice, these are the same expression, they're just switched. So watch what happens if I pull a negative 1 out of the numerator. Negative 1, this becomes negative 1 plus x over x minus 1. Okay, why did I do that? Well, this piece, I'm now going to just rewrite it. This is going to be x, positive x, minus 1 over x minus 1. Now I can reduce that to 1, but it leaves me with a negative 1 instead of a positive 1. Because of that order switch, they, instead of reducing to 1, they just reduce to negative 1. So here, my 1 minus x and my x minus 1, they reduce and leave me with negative 1. So now I'm left with negative 1 times 9x, so negative 9x, and x minus 3 times 1. So the twist is when we have expressions like this, they look very similar, their orders just swapped. 1 minus x, x minus 1. They can still reduce, but they reduce to negative 1. So let's take a look at this example. So now we're dividing. When we divide, we need to multiply by the reciprocal. So while I do that, I'm also going to factor. So factors of 18, that'll equal negative 9. That's going to give me an m minus 6 and an m minus 3 divided by m minus 6. And then I'm going to change my division to multiply. So I'm going to get an m minus 6 divided by 6 minus m. So I have an m minus 6 divided by m minus 6. Either way here, that's going to work. That's going to reduce to 1. Now I have an m minus 6 and a 6 minus m. Same idea, they're just switched. So we're going to go ahead and reduce that to a negative 1. So I'm left with negative 1 times m minus 3. Okay, keep multiplying and dividing.